As always, guys, this is just for entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to give an update on the status of some of the portfolios from Agronomics because some time has gone over it since I had a video and I don't have that much to share financially. But while the market has been in a downtrend for the time being, we're all wondering, is the bottom there? Is the bottom there? All the cultivated meat companies, they don't care about this market. They are just venturing on, doing their thing for technology. And I would like to go over 4 companies that in the last quarter, I think, or at least last 1 or 2 months, have had some big news. So first of all, SuperMeat, meat company in Israel and Tel Aviv. And I really like them. And I'm surprised how far they are advanced because it came a bit sudden. And actually they have a restaurant in Tel Aviv right now. If you want, you can go and apply for a table. If you're European, it's only a few hours flying, or even better if you are in Israel. So you can actually go and visit them and taste their cultivated meat. Now there is a movie on the internet where they're actually having a taste test of their cultivated meat. Have a look.
So the first thing that caught my eyes is the color. The color is different. Both felt like chicken. If you ask me which one I like more, this one I like more.
Okay, thank you.
It's very hard to detect because we have minced meat. I smelled them both. They actually smell quite the same. Having said so, that I know that one of them is a real chicken, I would say that it's remarkable because they're both very similar. The colors are different. One is more salty, and I think it has to do with being kosher or not, but I would bet that sample B is the cultivated chicken. Cultivated chicken. And yeah, I would put my money on B, but there's nothing I would like more than to take this meat and to put some parsley inside and some garlic and to make a roll and to throw into boiling oil and to make food out of it because we're tasting raw minced meat. But in the end of the day, if we're comparing them both, it's remarkable. I cannot detect who the real chicken is. I can only say that they're both very similar. If I would have to bet, I would say that B is the cultivated chicken.
So A is the cultivated chicken?
No, A is the real chicken.
No, A is the cultivated chicken, and B is the chicken fillet that were slaughtered and grown traditionally.
And I was wrong.
You were wrong in this case.
But you're an expert.
But
And I'm an expert, so it means a lot.
I think it's just the cultivated chicken is more flavorful. I think if like Lee said, and I know if you sense that as well, it has a richer taste.
A little bit like pate. It reminds me a little bit of pate kaved with chicken, something.
Yeah, it's got a sort of more dense flavor, which is a bit different. It's still, you know, the sort of the comments that we receive usually is that it has a more gamey type of flavor, something like wild chicken than what you're used to eating, which is the Ross that you eat, which has a very bland taste, and this has a more flavorful.
It smells good. It smells. Now that I know, I was so sure that this is the real chicken. Now I'm confused.
Yeah, no, we've done this testing before, not publicly, but
Smells good.
many people get mistakes because, like you said, and like you said as well, this has a much milder taste than the cultivated chicken. And that's why you mistake it a lot of time that this is the other way around, and it's very interesting.
The texture is quite similar, almost identical. It's very hard for me to detect which is the real chicken and which is not. And I have to say, this is my profession. I'm a professional taster. Saying that sample A is more flavorful, is richer. I have a lot of friends that are vegan. And what they say is that the fact that the meat is being slaughtered changed the energy of the taste. It tastes different because it holds violence inside. And maybe it's true.
Yeah.
Because this is not dead.
Yeah, that's true.
This is not dead.
This was grown right across the window just a few days ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, definitely.
And I feel it's like it's almost an historical moment, because if you can create, and it needs more fat, and it needs like skin, and it needs the I need fire, seasoning, and I need vegetables inside, and I need a texture, because this is a paste. It's pate and it's dry. But if I combine oils, and if I combine herbs, and if I combine heat inside, and I can create food out of this, this is an historical moment.
And what would you prefer to use as an ingredient in your kitchen?
Definitely.
Really?
Definitely grown lamb. Definitely, without saying. It depends on the price in the end of the day, I have to admit.
That's what we're working on.
Being a mother of 3, making chicken almost every day, because all my daughters love chicken. It needs to be affordable, but if it is, this will change the world.
Yeah, I personally loved it. I loved this movie. I love the reactions. I mean, especially the moment where she said, "This is the chicken." No, that's a cultivated meat. No, this is the chicken. But she was very positive. Of course, she made a note about the food price. So that has to be in order, has to be a competitive price. Another one is BlueNalu. I'm talking about prices. We all know the product they're developing is bluefin tuna, which is extremely expensive in Japan. So they are expecting much larger margins here. And they previously already had a deal with Noman Foods in Europe to bring frozen food to Europe. That's nothing new, but they now secured another massive deal with food and life companies, where they are going to develop a supply chain with food and life companies to incorporate that bluefin tuna in their sushi. Now, this has been in the news, but maybe what has not been in the news is how big food and life companies are. Food and life companies, it's a big company. It's a company that specializes in sushi restaurants, so they have different chains, and they have 4 major chains. And look at all the countries they're in: Japan, Korea, Taiwan, Singapore, Hong Kong, Thailand. So I mean, that's really amazing. This is amazing. This is an amazing deal. They have 1,000 restaurants in Asia, so that's a huge deal. Another company that I wanted to talk about is Solar Foods. So Solar Foods, in December, they wrote a blog of detailing a bit more about nutritional value of their solar foods, and they say 100 grams contains up to 70% protein, only 8% fat, and lots of fibers, minerals. And the thing is, they are here recommending it as a space food for 2 reasons. One, if you want to bring it up, if you want to bring anything up in a spaceship, then you want to pack the most nutritional value that's possible, right? And when you can see like 100 grams, it contains a lot of nutritional values. That's pretty amazing. And the second thing is, they actually advertise it as growing on a spaceship, because yeah, I think that's maybe something that can be used at more cultivated meat companies, can be advertised that way. That's possible to grow on a spaceship. I wonder if SpaceX would be interested in that, or those other touristic companies. Uh, and one thing they did, and also this has gone a little bit unnoticed, is break ground on a factory. So they broke ground on a factory in Finland, and they're going to start producing mid next year. So it's really fast that they will start producing proteins, and they have actually a movie on their site that I just want to show you guys. I almost like this video as much as I would like it when you would subscribe to my channel and like this video. No, but seriously guys, seriously subscribe. Seriously guys, if you look at the end of the movie, this is like the advertising movie for Factory 1, so groundbreaking, they're breaking ground. But at the end of the movie, they're seeing it big, they're seeing factories popping up all over the world, Europe, Africa, so really, these guys have ambition. This could grow to $1 billion company, and it's in the Agronomics has a large stake in this company. Just saying. And then the fourth company that has some news was Mosa Meat. In a blog, they announced that they have removed fetal bovine serum from their cultivated meat. Well, they already announced it in 2019. The problem was there was some skepticism if they really removed it, if they maybe did some genetic modification. So here they released how they removed it in a peer-reviewed article. This will of course help their competition, but they feel like the community of cultivated meat, it's still for large part scientific community, and sharing this, helping other companies to reach cultivated meat production without any ingredient that's a side product of slaughtered meat is more important. So kudos for for Mosa Meat for sharing this. Guys, this was all for that I have for today. So that's 4 companies. They are just marching on. Thank you for watching. If you like these videos, if you want to have more updates about cultivated meat companies, about agronomics, then please like, please subscribe, and see you next time. As always guys, this is just for entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice.